What's up, everybody? So today on this little drive down to Corona, I'm gonna answer some questions. First question: does it hurt? Yes, it hurts, but some people can handle the pain better than others. You just kind of gotta gauge it to what's the worst pain you've ever had in your life. If you've broken bones, if you've given birth, if you've fucking cutting your hand off, then you know pain. So your pain tolerance will probably most likely be higher than most people. But yes, it hurts. Some of the major areas that would probably hurt the most, I would say from my experience, is the ribs, pretty much anywhere on the torso, center of the chest, the inner arms, the legs for me. Some of the easiest spots, definitely the arms, the forearms. My neck was not actually too bad, but again, some people might be struggling through it. But yeah, tattoos definitely hurt, and you'll soon find out once you get tattooed, because it's not just pain that you're fighting at the end of the tattoo or towards the end of a tattoo. It's also you get anxious, like you want to just get out of the chair. You start getting a little frustrated, a little grumpy. But yeah, they hurt. Another question I get: what is the weirdest place I've ever tattooed? I have not tattooed genitalia, which is what I'm assuming a lot of people think is a weird place. I never tattooed a butthole. So, you know, I mean, how much weirder can it get? The inside of a lip. I've tattooed the inside of a lip. That was kind of weird. The ear, the inner ear. It's kind of a weird spot to tattoo. You know, tattooing the thin skin over the cartilage. And I think the head, the top of the head as well. Just because the skull is right up against the skin, so you can almost feel the ricochet from the needle hitting the skull, which was a little weird at first, but then I got used to it. Question 3: how long have I been tattooing? Honestly, I'm not exactly sure how long I've been tattooing, because I didn't do an apprenticeship. I kind of just learned on my own, learned as I went. So it was a lot of on and off, because I was in the Marines, and then when I got out of the Marines, well, I was reserve. So in between that time, I also had a regular job. And it was really my friends and family that continued to push me, that wanted to continue to get tattooed. So it's pretty much everyone that wanted to get tattooed kept me tattooing, which is fucking awesome. I fucking appreciate you guys. Because if it wasn't for you guys wanting to continue to get tattooed or seeing something in me, I probably would have done something else. Because I've gotten a lot of discouraged comments saying, you know, stuff like, why don't you go back to school to get a real job, you know? I mean, that's understandable, but a lot of people that I know or I saw growing up doing a regular job, a 9-to-5 job, depending on what it was, they weren't happy. They seemed stressed. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have my stresses and my struggles in this industry and my career as well, but at the end of the day, I couldn't ask for anything better, except for winning the lottery, of course. But I've tried to win the lottery and it's just not my thing. But anyways, yeah, what was the question? Oh, here's a good question. How many of my own tattoos have I done? Honestly, I kind of stopped tattooing myself a few years ago because, for one, it hurts, and two, you kind of have to get in very awkward and uncomfortable positions to reach some of the spots that you want to get tattooed. My forearm would be the only area that I would really be able, or my leg, but the legs hurt. So being that I get uncomfortable in some of the positions I was putting myself in to tattoo my leg, or else I tattooed some on my shoulder. I mean, by the time I was done with my session, like my neck was hurting, my shoulder over here is hurting. So yeah, I don't tattoo myself. It's worth. So the rest of my tattoos have been done by other artists, a lot of people that I've worked with. Yeah, just a lot of homies that I've traveled with and tattooed alongside. Yeah, I can barely handle someone else tattooing me. Why am I gonna tattoo myself? I got the tattoos that I have done on myself are fucked up. They're fucked up. I have tattooed myself, not too much, but enough to know and to come to the conclusion that it's not a good idea to do it myself. Question number 5. What kind of style do I prefer to tattoo, or do I like to do? I don't have a set style that I like to do or I prefer to do. Color still intimidates me a little bit, but at the same time, I don't get asked to do color too often. So I guess I'm mostly known for doing black and gray. Kind of dabble in different styles, you know, but in the end, I want to create my own fusion of these styles to maybe make a new fucking genre of tattooing, or just my style of tattooing. Kind of like fusing a new school black and gray, or like neo-traditional black and gray is pretty dope. I like that. But maybe just combining some styles to make my own style. But I started out, being that I am from California, I started out learning how to do tattoo realism, lettering. But when I started traveling, especially to the East Coast, I got exposed to different styles like neo-traditional, a lot more traditional, new school, you know. Lately I've been seeing a lot of like that, just black work that looks pretty awesome. It's just straight black line work, a sketchy type look. It looks kind of dark. It's dope. I really like that style. Now the trick is now, I think, is just finding ideas to draw or ideas to create, you know. Like, I still don't know what I like, honestly. I like so many things. I like a little bit of so many things that it's hard for me to just pick one thing to think about drawing, you know. It's a learning process every day. Learning new things, trying new things, helping other artists on the come up. You know, if they have questions for me, I definitely do my best to answer it with the experiences I've had, because every artist is going to have a different answer. My answer is my answer. But I'm still working on it. I'm 28 years old, and I still don't know what I'm doing. But anyways, thanks for watching the video, guys. Do me a favor and please subscribe, like the video so more people can watch it, and share the video too. Subscribe! Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.